Hi everyone, I'm Lauren.
I'm Audrey.
And today we are doing
Books We're Thankful for. The first book I'm thankful for is The Diary of Anne Frank. And I am thankful for this book because the first lead role I ever played was Anne Frank. So I have read this book countless amounts of times. And it just means like so much to me. Every now and then I'll just read it, and honestly, like, I cry every single time I read it. It just moves me so much, and her story is so powerful. Her writing is beautiful for someone so young, and I'm just honestly so amazed that this time in history like happened and existed, and it's so important to read about it and learn about it. And I think that this is the best way to do so, is just to read like her real life account of what happened. And so I just love it. It's so powerful and moving, and it's one of my favorite books.
My first one is The Girl Who Could Fly, which I've talked about before, but it's just been my favorite book forever, as long as I can remember. And it's always just like, if I needed a book to read, then I just like go to this one. And I enjoy it every single time. So I'm really thankful for this book.
The next book I am thankful for is All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. And I think I've talked about this book once or twice on here before, but I only read this book a few months ago. I finished it in about June. And this book, like, honestly changed my life. So it's about these two teenagers, and they meet one day when one of them is on the top of the bell tower at school, and she's genuinely thinking about jumping off because her sister has just died in a car accident, and she survived. So she has a lot of survivor's guilt, and that's Violet, and her story is beautiful and moving. And she is just, like, really broken, but Theodore, who is so alive and colorful, tries to come in and save her, but as he, like, gives her all this light in her world, all the light in his world kind of just like diminishes. And it's this really powerful love story that just brings to light a lot of what teenagers go through, and I think it's so beautiful. The writing is gorgeous, and this was the book, one of those books where I was reading it, and I just, after I finished it, I just held it like this and just cried for like 10 minutes. My sister came upstairs and she was like, "Are you okay?" I was not okay. But this is an absolutely beautiful book, and I love it so, so much.
The next book I'm thankful for is Harry Potter, and that's an obvious one.
That's a given.
Yeah. This has changed my life in so many ways. I wouldn't be me if it wasn't for Harry Potter.
Who would?
I wouldn't be the same person if I'd never read this.
Yep.
And it's just a beautiful book, and I love it so much. Like, it's just always there.
Yep. Agreed.
Harry Potter.
For sure. I actually was gonna bring that, but I was like, Lauren's gonna bring that one. My next book I'm thankful for is kind of an unconventional one. It is Hamilton, the Revolution by Lin-Manuel Miranda and Jeremy McCarter. I got it for my birthday last year from one of my cousins, not her. And I have never read it because I always say I'm trying to save it. This is my favorite musical ever. I have listened to Hamilton so many times, I can honestly do the whole show beginning to end without stopping. It's kind of embarrassing. But this book is really important to me because I never got to see the original cast, and they've almost all left at this point. And I wanted so badly to see it and to just thank them for this beautiful show. So I love that I have this book where I get to see all these new pictures, I have the whole script, I get to know the development process, and it's so interesting, even like, especially as a theater kid, to see what goes into a musical like this to create it and make it possible. So it's a very big, ginormous book, but I am so, so, so thankful for it because I don't know if/when I will ever get to see my favorite musical ever, and this is kind of like a glimpse into it without having to pay $800 for a ticket. Yikes.
Oh, I love this thing.
I know,
So
it's so beautiful. Like the spine, oh my gosh.
My last one that I'm thankful for is the Screwtape Letters by C.S. Lewis.
Such a good book.
This is one of the 3 books that my dad gave me on my 14th birthday, and inside he wrote like inspirational messages to me that like help with life, I guess. I'm not gonna read to you because it's private, but I haven't read all of this yet, but I've read a little bit of it, and I need to read all of it because
it's good.
It's a life-changing book, and I'm just really thankful for books like these that can
for sure
really like help our lives, I guess.
Yeah. Great spiritual book. C.S. Lewis is such a good writer. So, those are 6 books that we are super duper thankful for around this Thanksgiving season.
If you have any books that you're thankful for, just comment down below so we can see them.
Let us know. Or if you were thankful for any of the same books as us. Harry Potter's kind of a given, but like definitely comment that. What else are you thankful for this Thanksgiving season? It's definitely a good time to reflect on the things that you are thankful for in your life.
Yeah.
So take time to do that this week and the rest of the holiday season. If you want, and we would love for you to, you can hit subscribe in this little button right between our faces. You can watch our last video over here on this side of the screen. We're going to link it over there. Give this video a big thumbs up. Comment below so we can have a little chat.
Thank you for watching, and meantime,
Yeah.
I'm Lauren.
And I'm Audrey.
And keep on reading.